Hey everybody out there at Chiefs Kid and YouTube, it is your boy Bigchiefshawn, and as always, this is my getaway driver. Y'all know who it is. It's that boy Stubbs. Man, we are 4 days away from another Super Bowl, man. Like it's
get so far.
It's been like torture.
Yes, absolute torture.
And now we're here. We're here at this moment. Like, how are you feeling, dude? Like, are you anxious? Are you nervous? Because like me right now, I can't explain. I really can't explain.
I'm nervous that I'm so calm about the game.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, the closer it's get and you think about more stuff, yeah, it's a little more nerve-wracking. I mean, we're going against Tom Brady. He always finds a way to make something happen. But it's the best time to be a Chiefs fan. It's the best team we've ever had, best coach, best organization's running great. So, I mean, it's just on coast mode right now. I don't know. It just feels like we got it. I don't know. I'm nervous about being so confident about it. That's about the only thing there.
Yeah, it's not an arrogance thing. It's like it's a confidence thing. I know there's a thin line between it, but like you still like it's like most teams can't even do what we did. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? Like there's such a far gap from teams back to back, and let alone winning it. It's like it's just dope to be a part of the Mahomes era. You know what I mean? And it's like, especially as fans like us who went through really crappy seasons and almost 20 years of crappy seasons.
So I've been trying to tell you to calm down and you're going to give yourself a dang stroke.
Well, hell.
These games.
Well, hell, man. I mean,
you gotta
y'all know
as well as I. Time ever.
Y'all know as well as I. Going through all the Brody Coils and the Alex Smiths. No offense to Alex.
I like
no
Alex.
Offense to Alex. That's what I'm saying. No,
but
I like him. It's just I knew he couldn't. Like we be saying, I knew he could not get us to the promised land. And what do you do with that? With, you know, when you have someone who you like who is not right for you, you know what I'm saying? That's like a bad relationship. You want to break up with her, but she cooks dinner, and it's like she makes a mean roast. So it's like it was a bad relationship. He wasn't toxic or nothing. It's just he wasn't the right fit, and obviously getting Mahomes made that point even more so. But we're gonna get to this Super Bowl thing, and be aware for our reaction video because y'all obviously enjoyed our AFC Championship video. So right now, let's play with them. Let's play with that narrative they're trying to push about the offensive line. The whole Fisher thing, even though they try to say like, oh, Mahomes is 3-3 without Fisher. I'm pretty sure those 3 losses that we have with Fisher in, there were probably some circumstances. You know, like when somebody, you know, needs to do a quarterback sneak, he can't do it. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into all that. That's not what we're here asking about. What I'm here to ask you is, bro, will our offensive line hold up against JPP and Sue and Barrett and them? Can we do that so we can do what we do best?
I mean, they did the job the last game. I mean, granted, it was week 12, but I mean, that's still late enough in the season. They did go on a surge after that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they did their job against them, and we didn't have Schwartz in that game. Yeah, we had Fisher, but all of our guys, Fisher's been out for a couple games before this. Schwartz has been out most of the year. Readers went down for a game or so. So all of our backups, all the guys that are in the game right now, have all had plenty of playing time throughout this season and did good, especially that first game they all got mixed up when Fisher went down, and I'm pretty sure Schwartz was already out, or he went down the same game. They all did great. That was the greatest game we did out of our offensive line, honestly.
Yeah.
So, and then they did the job against the Bucks in the last game, week 12. There was 2 sacks. One of them was that forced fumble. But, I mean, Mahomes held the ball a little long there, so, I mean, you can't. But pretty sure it was Fisher that got beat on that.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I mean, Reimers, Allegretti, and Wiley and Reeder.
Yeah.
And then I guess Wisniewski will be in there, which I've always liked Wisniewski when he's played for us.
And here's the thing about that. I don't know if you knew about this with the whole Reimers and Barrett thing. Did you hear about it? Oh, well, maybe some of y'all know, but just to inform y'all, they did an interview with
Oh, that was
Shaq Barrett.
Pierre Paul.
Yeah.
Pierre Paul. Yeah.
Paul,
he
they
was
asked about
I
Reavers.
don't even know who that is.
Or nor
honestly.
care who he is.
But at the same time,
did he give him fired though? Because being me, that's like, okay, for instance, that's like last year when the defense got called soft. They went on a run right after that. They was like, oh, we soft?
if he would have kept going on with it, but he just said, he was like, I don't even know who that is. Is that the right tackle or guard? He's like, but I'm here to play football. No matter who's across from me, I'm here to. So, I mean, he dissed him a little bit, but then he went on to say, he's like, it doesn't matter who's across from me. It's the Super Bowl. I'm here to play. If you ain't here to play, then.
But I see it as the fact
But
that
hopefully it does. I hope it does.
Yeah.
I mean, but Reimers has been doing pretty solid to me this season anyway. You haven't really heard his name too much.
Yeah.
He's had a couple penalties, but Reeder has had a quietly good year. He hasn't let up any sacks all season, but nobody wants to say anything.
Well, like you said,
They
when offensive linemen do well, they ain't supposed to be talking about it.
So I feel like they're going to do their job. Yeah, we only let up the 2 sacks. They do get Vita Vea. So but I mean, he still came off a broken leg.
Yeah.
And he was on a snap count last game. So, I mean, he'll probably do a little bit, but we did our job against them. I've watched that tape multiple times, and we had more pressure on their offensive line than they had on our line most of that game. So, I'm not really seeing this whole thing where they're talking about it. We had Schwartz out all year, and Fisher's been out already throughout the season, so our line will be fine to me.
And that's why we really wanted to get to on that, because, I mean, they're trying, or how do you say things like our team is this and our team is that without sounding a little arrogant? Because our team is we literally had a team that was on cruise control for 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Like
it was a
think
basketball
about that.
Season.
Yeah, we literally had a team just on cruise, whatever. It was like watching Remember the Titans, where they were almost losing. If we lose like that to Florida Tech, we won't make it. You won by 7. You beat them. like in reality, you watching the movie, you like, why are you upset? Y'all won the game, but then you get it because he's like, man, if we don't play better, we're gonna lose Florida Tech next week, and it's like. And they did that every game in the championship. It's like right now, we basically was like, you know what, just leave it on third and just drive all the way there. Fuck it. Or excuse me, forget it. Just leave it on cruise control the whole way. And now here we are playing like this, and the media can't find anything else to say about us, negatively anyway. So here's this thing about the offensive line. I just wanted to know your feelings. Like, is it valid to talk about when it seems like, to me, it seems like they're picking they're nitpicking. The best they can.
I mean, they got to have something to talk about for 2 whole weeks, and now this came down to it, but that's literally all they can say. They don't really have nothing to say about our defense right now because, just like we said, they flipped on a switch magically somehow, like they did last year, and they're balling out right now. Browns had 16 points, and Bills had 22. So that's pretty good in the playoffs to me.
We increased our sacks. The Bills, we barely got any sacks.
Corners have been knocking down. Our line's actually putting pressure. Like you said, it seemed like Chris Jones and Clark were saving themselves for the postseason.
Yeah.
They didn't want to hurt themselves or wear themselves out too much in the regular season and save themselves, and it seems to be working.
I mean, I feel, but that does come with a big risk. Like I said, it was like I was telling y'all, Cameron, that comes with a big target on your back. Because if you don't play good, then it's like, when are you going to play good? But they are playing good, so there's nothing to be said. So I was just feeling on that. Now that we talked about the offensive line, it fed into the bull a little bit. Let's talk about something that does deal with the game that's important. And that's Brady. And like you said, they've been on a tangent for at least a good 8 to 9 weeks.
Yeah, I think they haven't lost since we beat them.
Yeah, exactly. And to put your thinking caps on and run you back memory lane, the last time we did that to Brady, to where we defeated him and he went on the streak, he went to win. So, and here's the thing, and that is just something that is a fact, but here's something I want to know fully. Like, do we want to get in a shootout with them? Because they hear talking about how good their offense. They do have good. They might get Brown. Still not sure. He's saying he's doing better, but it's Wednesday, so he has plenty of time. Their run game is decent with Fournette. Their offensive line is, man, but can hold when they need to hold. Is this the team to shoot out with, or should defense just go?
I mean, I'm not worried about having a shootout, but I want to say no, because if you look at both teams throughout the season, games that we had that were high scoring for both teams were really close games. Those were the nail biters, and then that's the Raiders one is the one loss we had. We're not even going to count the Chargers last in the season that nobody cares.
Nobody. Y'all don't either. Come on.
All the games that we had that were really close, especially towards the middle of the season when we were on cruise control, those were more high-scoring games on both ends of high 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
And we won them. But with the Bucks, every game they had that they scored over 24 points, they won. And same if they had a high-scoring game with both teams, I think it was their only losses were to us, the Saints, and the Rams. And those were still decent scoring games. But all their games that they had that were high scoring, they won. And the ones that were a little lower and under, they actually had some losses in. So I'd rather not have a shootout with them, especially with the way our defense is playing, keeping teams to low score at low 20s. I'd rather have that than us get high because
I mean,
for both teams.
A thing for us is they say if you can't score 35 points, there's no really good chance for you to beat us. But I don't know. I kind of want Brady to try to shoot out just because he makes his best mistakes trying to do that. He's not the Brady from five years
well, yeah,
ago.
let him try because especially like that last game, he was 20-something for 47, something like that.
And that's what kills me on that narrative, how we should be afraid of Brady. When in reality, Rodgers, it wasn't a Brady success, it was a Rodgers failure.
Yeah,
that was Mahomes. He would have took that 10
Brady's
yards.
game wasn't even good. He just got lucky by his defense, and Rodgers having a bad game. Same thing with the Saints game. Drew Brees threw 3 interceptions that game. So
he's been off since he played us. That's great.
I'm not worried about a shootout, but at the same time, when you look at both teams throughout it, it was a little closer. We had nail biters when it was more high scoring. I mean, at least both teams.
Yeah.
I mean, we scored high. That's fine, but I'd like to keep them in the low 20s, 24 at the most. It'd be nice.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, like you said, I think I agree with you. I'm not afraid of a shootout. You know, it's no problem with us. That's what we do anyway. We kind of.
I mean, that would favor us more.
Yeah, that would favor us. Well, I get what you're saying though. You kind of want to get that because like last week, I was expecting a shootout. I think you was too.
Oh yeah.
I was expecting a shootout, and to see what the defense did, it put me at ease by second quarter. We were up 9. They were up 9-0, and y'all saw the video how we were reacting, and then a quarter after that, defense is just putting it down. And why did I feel more at ease than when our offense goes off and does these super dope plays and razzmatazz? I felt more comfortable watching the defense dominate than the offense obliterate. And so I 100% see what y'all said. Like, I would like to know how y'all feel about it too, though. Comments down below if more likely. I want to know, would y'all mind to shoot at it at all? But I get what you're saying, though, man. Like, that makes sense. Like, I don't want it because that means the defense is doing its due. Like the Super Bowl last year. We were doing our offensive thing, wasp happened, all that, and Damian killed it. But when you saw those picks come up, like interception, and then Chris Jones and Frank Clark get those sacks, this game is iced on. Like, I get what you're saying. I think I agree with you now. Because at first I was like, we could shoot out. That's our thing. Let them fail, trying to catch up. But then, if it's a slow, it's a quiet, slow game, that means our defense is working, and that's the part we really want working in the Super Bowl anyway. So, talking about that offensive and defensive play and how dope our team could be. Besides Mahomes, especially in a game of this caliber, who could get MVP? I'm giving you a hard one because I ain't letting you use Mahomes. I'm not letting him have
that's who it's going to be. I mean, they're not going to let somebody else say I'm going to Disneyland. But
I mean, Damian maybe should have said it last year.
Yeah, he should have. He was the MVP.
Over 100 yards rushing.
I was screaming it the whole damn time.
Yeah, you convinced me. Because I was like, Mahomes, you idiot. Like, look at what he did. But then you see Damian was the one that iced the game. He was the one that kept us in running clean runs.
To me, with the way everybody's playing and how it would go if it would be anybody but Mahomes.
Anybody but Mahomes.
I would almost say Matthew probably, or maybe even way out of a limb, I want to say Snead. Because I feel like with the good amount of picks Brady's thrown, especially of late, I feel like one of them could have a big game. And if one of them did have a big game, that would be a big turning point for it too. I think that would be something that would solidify it. If one of them get 2 picks, maybe one of them for a 50-yard return, 20-yard return, even that.
I mean, that would be possible.
That would be a big turning point, especially giving the offense good field position, letting the defensive rest type stuff. I mean, the easy one would say Kelsey. I mean, I don't want to say Hill because he torched them so much in that last game, and they're going to be all over him.
I don't know. That's what I think.
Like I said, to me, like I said, if you're going to double one of them, you double Hill because Kelsey's going to eat up on you, but that's going to be the shorter yards. And Hill, if you don't double Kelsey,
that's
Hill,
Hill's
beating you up top, and those are touchdowns.
Those are obviously
Kelsey's
from
fast,
the last time we played
that fast, to where he's out burning people like that. So.
Well, he can body a fool. He can get some 20-yard games.
I could see Kelsey doing it, but I mean, to me, I feel like it could be Matthew or Snead maybe. Snead's on fire right now.
All right, you know what? I'm going to follow along. I'm not going to do an easy answer to you. So, the person I would imagine getting MVP that's not Mahomes or Kelsey or Hill, I'm not even going to pick them. I actually am going to go with Dan Sorensen.
I knew it.
I'm sorry.
He's stealing my guy. That's what he's trying to do. I was on.
No, I was the one that found him in his rookie year. I was like, I like that guy. He's amazing. But I'm going for Dan. Dan is the only one going for those highlight moments. Like, he has at least 5 games this season where he has a highlight moment, either changing the game or winning the game. Hell, last year in the playoffs, he had nothing but highlight moments. 4th and 1, only one that caught it. If it was not for him, we probably would have lost that game.
Dan, don't let Gronk burn you.
Please don't.
All you gotta do.
Gronk is old.
Don't let him.
Gronk is old. Okay?
Or this Miller guy, whoever this dude is that thinks he can beat Tyreek.
Everybody thinks they can beat Tyreek. If I had a Ferrari, I could beat Tyreek. I can beat Tyreek right now.
Sure.
I can. I can beat Tyreek right now.
In a hot dog contest?
No, I was just saying with a head start, but we can do that too. See, I don't care. I'll take him on. I'm not afraid. I'll run backwards. Yep. I run laps around him. I would. Don't doubt my speed. Shoot, especially you say there's money on the line. I will smoke him. I will smoke him like a turkey on Sunday. Smoke him like a nice rib while I lose mine. But I would still win. Masterful speed. Look at this face. Look at this physique. Okay? Faster than what y'all believe. Don't be hating on the quickness, okay? I'm like that Butler.
He has one speed. Slow.
I'm like that Butler from Mr.
He might have 2, slow and slower, but it doesn't go any faster.
Don't listen to him.
I've tried.
I'm that Butler from Mr. Deeds. I'm like, right, you underestimate the sneakiness.
No, you're like the big old dude off the second longest yard movie on the big old belly.
He broke it in my nose?
No, not him.
No.
The white dude.
No, I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I am near not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm more of the guy who broke it in my nose.
Okay, yeah, I can see that one.
I could be that dude, because I'm not going to outrun nobody, but I'll make you poop yourself.
Yeah.
One way or the other. I'll make it happen. Oh, my goodness.
That went a little off script there, didn't it?
That did. Y'all went with us. Y'all fine. Y'all okay. We're going back. All right, but to get back to the Super Bowl, I want to talk about something that's not super football related, but it is football related. And it happened today. If y'all don't know, we work together. And we were sitting there watching football. And we were watching Good Morning Football. And Kay Adams had Mahomes and Brady. And we watched the whole interview. Am I tripping the fact that she didn't say one thing about Mahomes?
She did.
What did she say?
All the questions to Tom were basically about Mahomes. What do you want to take from Mahomes' ability you could have on him? Like, well, what's the best thing about, like, so
basically asking him, hey, if you had a superpower, or you could do what he could do.
Exactly.
Like, why don't
So,
you?
I mean,
He's right
like
there, but he's sitting right there.
A backhanded compliment to Brady, like, hey, you can't do what this kid can do, so what would you like to do?
Everybody knows the age gap, though. Why didn't you ask him something that was a little bit more personal?
I mean,
hey, how does it feel to try to run it back? Or, hey, how does it feel to take on somebody as big as Tom Brady? She didn't ask not one question. Even the way she introduced him. 10-time Super Bowls.
Yeah.
He's the current Super Bowl champ and MVP. Might want to introduce him like that.
Yeah.
Be nice. Be nice. You know? He is those things. He is those things. Like, and this is not like a year or two ago. Actually, it is a year ago. Actually, he's still reigning champ. And last time I checked, you're still the champion until somebody beats you.
And he's going back to defend it.
So I was just wondering, I wanted your thoughts. What did you feel about that? Like, I felt just a little disrespect. I'm like, asking a dope question. How does it feel to have people like Hill and Kelsey?
The main question she asked him was who would win in a burger eating contest. So
what does that have to do with Mahomes or Brady?
Or
in Brady's instance, avocado. Why? First of all, Coach wouldn't eat that crap. So why would you even bring that up?
No, it wouldn't.
So why would you bring that up? Number two, Mahomes don't eat burgers like that. So why would you even ask a burger question that does not do nothing with Mahomes?
Don't eat burgers.
Oh yeah, he's Whataburger.
Yeah.
My bad. Which somehow he got down here. That dude can do
I
anything.
still haven't seen it. Where's that?
They said they were building it. They said they were building it. I mean, Mahomes wants it done.
It ain't no Pauls or High Boys, but it's alright. You know.
And now for finale stuff, because we're gonna get out here, we ain't gonna bore y'all. It's time, man. Time to put up the score. I wanted you to wait this week to do it. We're here now, and you can't do predictions while we're doing the reaction video. So I need it now. Y'all give me one. I want an accurate one too. If you get the most accurate, we're gonna give you a shout out next week. So I need accurate scores. Like, really think about them.
42-26.
You expecting domination then? 42-26? That's a big gap.
Yeah.
You expecting Brady just to fall all over himself? That's what I like it. I'm going to be honest and say the real score is going to be 30-15.
What are you talking about me? 30-15? That's a two score fucking difference.
But it's not as bad as what you said. You
what
said
are you talking about?
42-20.
26, exactly.
That's a butt kicking. Like, at least 15-30 means there was some defensive struggle. You just like, hey man, we gonna put 42 points. That's 7 touchdowns. Like, what the heck? I'm like, there's some field goals gonna happen. There may be a touchdown in between. There may be a lucky safety. I'm talking about like a fight. You over here talking about, hey, you can get a few smacks in, but after I'm done, I'm gonna take what I want.
The way that defense has been playing, and the way that offense is playing right now, I just feel like that. If you look at the last game, the only reason it was so close is because we went into a prevent at the end of from the third quarter on, the beginning of the third quarter basically, and they got 2 jump time touchdowns at the end to make it look closer.
You know,
I don't feel like we're necessarily going to do that. They might get 1 and maybe a field goal at the end, but we're not going to let them. I don't think we'll go prevent like that, like we did. Maybe if we get up ahead and we'll score closer, but I still feel like we're going to score a bunch.
All right, that's enough. Y'all don't get no more, because we're going to be watching the Super Bowl. Y'all going to be watching it with us. So, even though I have not told you, I'm going to tell you now. If you like this video, you can please like and subscribe to the channel, because that would really help. And as
Excuse our language during
yeah,
the game.
yeah.
So, but
It might not be the clean, and we do apologize.
interesting.
We do apologize in advance. I'm not trying to make this a cuss heavy channel because I'm trying to make this kind of family friendly so we can, build the subs up. But we do apologize in advance for our language. So
we get into it. We're real fans.
Y'all know me. Hell, I go out there and tailgate in the middle of the cold. So he's worse than
We became friends in the unspeakable seasons that we should not mention.
Yeah, that's when you know you're fans. When two fans are so depressed, they'd rather be depressed together than be depressed alone. We'll get that on another episode. Yeah. There's something on the next episode I want to talk about. So like I said, sub the video. Do it, please. Do it now. I would do something cool, like punch the camera, but I'm not going to because we're way back here. We're trying a new camera angle, so we're just going to end it like that. We out. Get out. I missed on purpose.